My name is Caleb.
And I'm Nate.
We are Stay Up All Nights, and this is Errand Task Force.
Errand Task Force is a cooperative party game that turns running errands into an extreme sport.
Each level focuses on an in-game event happening later that day.
To beat the level, you'll need to complete your to-do list and get to the event before it ends.
For example, in this level I have a picnic in the park from 12 to 4 p.m.
At the beginning of the level, you'll have as much planning time as you need before the day starts. Use this time to look at your errands and plan the shortest route.
For this level, I need to buy some supplies, make a couple snacks, take my snacks to the park, and chat with my friends. It's 10 a.m. now, which means I only have 2 hours to complete my tasks and get to the park before I'll be late. Let's get going.
Certain tasks require different actions to complete. To buy items at a store, you'll need to pick up a shopping basket and check out at a register. Other tasks like baking a cake and slicing watermelon take time to complete.
Once my snacks are ready, I have to physically take them to the park. And I can't forget to say hi to all of my friends.
Once you finish all of your tasks, head to the blue circle to finish the level.
The faster you run your errands, the more stars you'll earn. You'll need at least 1 star to unlock the next level. Now let's see some real gameplay with 4 players.
So here we have 4 players loaded into a level. They have a movie night tonight at 5:15 p.m. and that's going to be at home. They're at home right now, so they have about 5 hours before they need to get back here with all of their errands already done.
So now we're going to see these players starting to plan out their day. Everyone just opened their phones to look at their different tasks for the day, and as you can see, each player has the list of personal errands that they themselves have to accomplish, and the group as a whole has a shared list of errands that anyone can accomplish. The difference between personal errands and group errands is one of the things I love most about this game, because it really opens the door for new players or less experienced players to hop right into the game.
I mean, it makes it so that they can lean on more experienced players, and the players with a higher skill level can pick up some of the slack, and so everybody has a better time, and they're not feeling hostile towards one another, that they're dropping the ball in any way.
Yeah, so the less experienced players can just focus on their personal errands, and more skilled players can just hop right in and take a larger chunk of the group errands. We found that this difference and this separation between personal errands and group errands really helps everyone feel like a tight-knit team. It's mechanics like this that we found really allow players of all skill levels, all ages, to just hop right in and have a ton of fun together. We've playtested this game with a few dozen playtesters at this point, ranging from age 65 at the oldest, down to we had one playtester that was 4 years old. She was playing it with her dad, and even at 4 years old, she was able to hop right in, start knocking out her tasks one by one. She needed a little bit of help here and there from her dad, knowing maybe where to go or what to do. But other than some minor help like that, minor guidance, she was entirely on her own, able to accomplish all of her tasks, help out the group, and really make a meaningful difference as a contributor.
Yeah, one of the things that we wanted to do with this game is lean on a lot of real-world skills so that people can use those skills to be good at our game.
Yeah, there's a lot of complex parts of this game that require some critical thinking or time management or route planning. A lot of really complex ideas that if we had to teach that in our game, might be too much for a player to try and learn. But we found that every player that comes into this game already has a lot of these natural skills that they've picked up just from living their daily lives. Things like knowing where to look in a grocery store for a specific item, or being able to guess which stores have certain items. Things like route planning, running errands efficiently, doing tasks together. All of these skills are things that players, even from a very young age, tend to learn and use in their daily lives. It really helps players of all ages, all skill levels, be able to be really good at this game really quickly.
One of the things that really sets our game apart is these natural skills that we're able to lean on as game designers that the players will already have. Things like item availability and where items are located, in which stores, where inside that store, just like you were mentioning.
A lot of games tend to increase difficulty over time arbitrarily by just shortening time limits, adding more things to do. We've found that that is hard to balance and just turns into the later levels of a game being really, really tough really quickly. So instead, we've tried to take an approach of increasing difficulty over time by simply adding new mechanics or challenges to overcome so that the later levels of the game aren't just arbitrarily hard for no reason, but rather require you to combine the tools and skills you've learned through the campaign to just handle increasingly more complex levels. Some of those examples are adding environmental hazards like construction, where players are used to navigating the city in a certain way. All of a sudden, those common routes might be blocked, and so the additional challenge for that level is figuring out how to complete their tasks and find a more efficient route now that they have blockades. We also plan to include a number of different locations throughout the campaign, such as a beach, as you can see here, a mountain town, an amusement park, some of these other locations that will provide unique opportunities for different tasks, different routes, different environmental hazards, or things like on the beach, there aren't roads on the pier for a car. And so the whole level now becomes running around on foot and having to navigate in a completely different manner than before. Thank you for considering our game. We're really excited about the PAX Rising Showcase, and we hope to see you there.
We're Stay Up All Nights, and this was Errand Task Force.